ready to go.
Hey.
Rich says we're excited, you know.
Yeah, edit out that part.
Yeah.
Almost there.
When I get to the right driveway, I'll cut it out so y'all will see where we're going. No, I'm just kidding. No, we're gonna have a lot of fun. The rain has stopped. It's overcast and cloudy, and get the pack here. Pack's back here, and yeah, it should be a good time. So I'll check y'all on the trail. All right, we're just starting the trail. We're on the AT. Trail's right over there, bridge. We're at Rockfish Gap. Just got our drop off here, and we'll be getting into the park in a minute. And put our tag in the hiker box, and that'll be our registration for the day. And we should be out here 8 days, and this is day 1. And I'll see y'all up trail. All right, good evening. We're on the trail now. We had a little climb, and of course it's a heart pumper, and you know, let you know who's boss the mountains are, of course. So here we are. We're getting ready to do another short little climb, then another level up spot. Our first gap will be, I think it's McCormick Gap. And our goal today is to make it to Calf Mountain Shelter. If we don't make it, we'll camp somewhere within a couple miles of it. If we can't make it, we gotta make sure we get enough water to cook dinner and breakfast in the morning. But it's overcast, and maybe the sun will come out. I don't know. I see it off in the distance. But yeah, it's good out here. It really is. It's chilly, and like I said, it rained earlier. But all honesty, next week's gonna be in the 70s, and up here probably 60s. I'm thinking, temperature-wise in the mountains. So anyway, let me keep on rolling, and I'll check back in at a couple of the gaps. Alrighty, bye. Go ahead. All right, we've made it to McCormick Gap. And the first little wire crossing here. And then it's on to the tractor seats at Cell Tower Ridge, and then down the hill to a mountain to Beagle Gap. And I'll be checking with y'all in a while. We got 4 miles to go to get to the shelter, Calf Mountain Shelter, and water and dinner tonight. All right, later. All right, day 2. We're packing up here at Calf Mountain Shelter. It made for about an 8.5 mile day yesterday. And this day we're going to be hiking possibly 13 miles to Black Rock Hut. And we'll see what time of day it is. It might stay there. If not, we'll go on a little bit farther and possibly do a 20. We'll go to Loft Mountain campgrounds and possibly get a site there or camp in the near vicinity. And we'll be doing water along the way because all the streams and the little springs and seeps are running really good. So I'll be catching y'all down trail. Y'all have a good one. All right, I'm coming up on the power line section. So the AT cross is under the power lines, and to your right up there is Skyline. Skyline Drive. I keep saying Blue Ridge Parkway, but Skyline Drive. And we'll go through here, and I'm sure we'll see some good sumac. My friend Rich, he really likes that stuff. We tried it yesterday, and really good salt and vinegar taste. So looks like you've been doing some work down here because they've done a bunch of construction when they put these new power lines down. Because I think they uprooted a lot of dirt. So,
like my phone's charging just from the energy in the power lines.
Yeah.
You hear it.
Yeah, all those little trees. But anyway, there's the power lines. You can see it. Going down into the Shennandoh Valley. But it's pretty out. Heading to Jarman's Gap. And then eventually to Loft Mountain. Loft Mountain from our campsite will be a possible 13-mile day. And we'd like to go farther if we can. But look at that beautiful sumac. Wow. Pretty. Anyway, I will be, slippery rock. I will be talking to y'all in a little bit with some more cool views. All right, see y'all in a bit. Alright, we made the Sawmill Run overlook. Still northbound on the AT. Heading to Black Rock Hut. May make it farther. But we're on the road section right now. And the trail passes right by it.
Black Rock Hut, get water and decide to keep on going. So you gotta climb up the Black Rock. I know there's some, once you get past Black Rock and get past the next parking area,
Yeah.
I know there's some flat spots. You can't go too far off the trail.
Okay.
So it depends on what time it is when you get there.
Again, I threw a quick charge on my light. Just in case we had to do a section with night. I topped it off. I didn't completely top it off, but I put some more on it. But it's a great spot on the section of trail.
Yep.
For day 2.
Yep.
Everybody, this is pretty out here. Y'all need to come out here and check this out. Throughout this week or next weekend. This week is perfect because the leaves are falling, but the colors are out and they're really vibrant. There's some green still in, the maples are still starting to turn a little red. So there's a lot of yellows right now. The hickories are really out good now. And the little understory bushes. But we're heading to Black Rock Hut to get some water. And we're gonna see what time of the day is. And we may drop anchor right there. Or the plan is, like I said, to keep the miles rolling. We might go to Black Rock Summit and go to the parking area and find somewhere in that area to camp. Alright, well, I'll check y'all down trail.
Shennandoh Valley Club of the Potomac Appalachian Trail Club does from Ivy Creek Overlook to Pinefield Gap. And there's about 4 of us. They're not here yet. The other 4 of us this morning volunteered to help out because the gentleman did this section passed away. So this is a good section though. There didn't need much work. The Laurel's starting to close in. The part we have, the 2 miles we have, is a real mess because they had a fire there about 4 years ago.
Okay.
And it cleared out all the trees, so the weeds just come up.
Oh, that's that Rocky Ridge or something that was a lollipop trail? I think I know what you're talking about. It burned all the way up to the parkway.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. Came right up across the parkway, but just for our section, only about a half mile to a mile. Yeah. But we have to go with the weed whackers. Yeah. Hate to do it, but if you don't have those, it'd be a real chore.
But we really appreciate your help, and you definitely dressed the part. You got the hard hat, and
they gave us these. We had our annual meeting about 2 weeks ago, and you'll see another worker. She's got hers on too.
I love it. And then that's like a saw slash.
Yeah, this is a saw. It's got a hatchet on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Gerber, right?
Not Gerber, something like that. Something like Gerber.
It looks serious. Yeah.
It's a nice tool to have. I wouldn't walk too far with it like this because the extra weight on one hip the other. We only went about 2 miles. In fact, my son, he had the whoppers, the big ones for it.
Great.
Where are you guys at it?
I'm in Amelia County.
I live right down there.
Oh, really?
And I work in Waynesboro. I work at Rochester Skip Outfitters in Waynesboro.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
Oh, terrific.
Yep.
All right, just left Brown's Gap. I didn't get the sign, but we're climbing up that hill. My cousin Richard will remember this. We done the Rocky Top Trail. We're sitting at 15¼ miles right now. And we got 4 liters of water with us each. And we're looking for a stealth spot. So I'll be catching y'all at the top in camp. All right, good morning. Day 3. We're breaking camp, and we're on behind Brown's Gap, and our goal today is to try to make it to High Top Hut, and that should put us right at an 18-mile day. We're hoping we can make it there, and in about 4 miles, maybe 3.5, something like that, is going to be Loft Mountain, and that's where we're going to try to get a few more resupply things, because some of our stuff is getting low. Rich brought a whole lot of stuff, so he already said he wants to lighten his pack. He said we ain't got to stop. But anyway, it was a really good camp we had last night. Of course, I want to get y'all to see this nice gear explosion we got down here. And last night, I'm going to point out something right here. If you see that tree right there, that dead one, we weren't paying attention. It was safe, but I kept hearing it talking last night, and it's dead, and it's resting up in a tree, and it's leaning completely towards our tents. It would have completely taken us out, one of us at least, if it decided to break, but I don't think so. I think it's pretty solid. So anyway, after we break camp, I'll see y'all down trail. Good, how about yours? I feel like I'm just starting out, like I hadn't hiked none. All right, behind me, Off Mountain Campgrounds. It's one of the viewpoints on the AT, right in the curve. Oh boy, this is a nice spot. Oh wow. So the AT is right there where Rich is. He's walking fast. All right. See y'all at the camp store. All right, here we are at Off Mountain Campgrounds. Resupply, ate lunch, and now we're getting ready to go to High Top Hut. That's 14 miles away. And what was the other one? The next one is Pinefield Hut. It's 6 miles away. So we'll probably just drop in at Pinefield Hut and drop in and get some water and try to make it to High Top Hut. That's 14.5 miles safe, and that's where we're going to try to drop anchor tonight. So we got a little bit of a trek ahead of us. I'll see y'all down trail. All right, this is the leg to the overlook on the Fraser Discovery Trail. Shoot y'all a quick video.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. How are you? Good. That's a good greeting when you're hiking. Somebody saying hi.
Fraser Discovery Trail overlook. Good morning. We're out of bed. We're on the rock right here at Powell's Gap trying to catch a sunrise. And this is going to be day 4. And we're going to try to make Bear Fence Mountain today shelter. And that's right at 15 miles, we're thinking, give or take. And then the Lewis Mountain campgrounds. If we make that, then we'll be able to recharge the batteries, because both of our batteries and phones are pretty low. So if we can get to that point, today we'll go across Route 33, Swift Run Gap, and then after we make it to the Bear Fence Mountain or the Lewis Mountain campgrounds, that'll set us up for Big Meadows tomorrow. And we'll have a short day going into Big Meadows, and once we get there, we're just going to chill out and basically take like a Nero type scenario. Short miles getting in, and we're going to sit around and do some laundry and probably take a shower and get some good food, town food. So anyways, all right, I'll see y'all down trail. I think you can see it. We're on a climb this morning out of Powell's Gap. Belly's full of food. I'm trying to talk while I'm breathing. It always does this. Out of a gap, you're guaranteed a hard climb. So, yeah, this is what it's about, people. It's not flat. But anyway, nevertheless, it's epic out here. Colors are beautiful. Got a good sunrise. And we're heading to High Top Hut to get some water. So, I'll see y'all on the next view or near the hut. All right, here we are. High Top Hut. High Top Hut. We're gonna get water here. We're on our way to Bear Fence Mountain Hut. And would you look at this?
Pile of wood here.
They got a pile of wood here, man. Already split. Ash. Nice fire pit. Picnic table. Operated by Potomac Appalachian Trail Club. They really take care of this place. And you got a moldering privy over there. See you on the trail. All right, here we are. High Top Mountain viewpoint. Pretty up here. All right, good midday, everybody. Here we are. We're at the Swift Run Gap bridge crossing. It's our first milestone. The signpost back there said 43.3 to Rockfish Gap, so we've been that way so far. So now we're heading to Bear Fence Hut, and it's like 8 miles away, but we got about 5 hours of hiking. So we don't know if we're going to make it or not, but we'll see. We just filled up on the top of the water bottles up. There's a spring right here. And they're saying a couple more springs up north from us, but we'll see how they go. But I know they got a good flow over at Bear Fence. So anyway, just checking in with the milestone, Route 33, Swift Run Gap. and talk to y'all up trail. Just where we got lost. The sign right here says South River Picnic Grounds, but does not say AT North. It should say it. To the left is coming off the trail. It's a fire road. We thought that was the AT, but we didn't go far. And thank God for the app showing us leaving the red line. So we're definitely back on track again. We're going to South River Picnic area. So anyway, thank you, Gut Hooks app. We're in good shape now. See you up trail. All right, everybody, we made it to the Pecosian cabin. This is a spring listed on the AT. Coming right out of the mountain right there. And we're filling up. Pretty water, tasty water. See y'all down trail. All right, day 5. Out of the campgrounds, Lewis Mountain campgrounds, and it's been a climb basically the whole way. Thank goodness that we're doing a short day, and we'll be doing, I think it's about maybe 6 3/4 miles from here. Be Big Meadows Campground, and it'll be a celebration for Rich's birthday today. And we'll eat a lot of food and be back on trail again tomorrow. So out of breath climbing, you know how it goes. But we're passing Bear Fence Hut area. We were going to try to make it to that, but they had a spot down there at the campgrounds. The attendant let us camp free of charge, no pressure, and we just shared a little grassy area with a girl, and she said she was going to zero today because the campgrounds really offered a lot. They had dehydrated meals, hot sandwiches that you could heat up in the microwave, coffee, looked like Keurig coffee too, beef sticks, adult beverages, you name it, trinkets that goes with the park, and etc. Recommend the campgrounds. They're really nice. Kind of a smaller campground. Sorry, out of breath. They have a picnic area also. Sure, it's first come, first serve. They have nice seats, fire rings. You probably have to buy your wood because they don't like you to bring firewood in because of the beetles and stuff that could be in foreign wood. You could be introducing insects in the park that they don't want. So anyway, we're moving forward and getting to Big Meadows, and at that point I'm gonna make a quick guess because at the campgrounds last night it was 53 miles to the 4-H center where we got to go. Let me think. It'll be under like 45 miles to go once we get to Big Meadows, 46, something like that, and it'll be over. So anyway, I'll talk with y'all later. Cave. Morning, how y'all doing? The viewpoint at Hazeltop Mountain, roughly 3,900 feet. See y'all down trail. All right, check in again. We're almost to Big Meadows Campgrounds in the eating section. Big restaurant that is. They're known for their famous blackberry milkshake. So I hope we can get one of those. We'll get a good dinner and then we'll eat. Well, we'll resupply and probably stay the night there, but it looks like it's really, really full. So I'm thinking if they're full and can't take us in, we're gonna like I said, do our resupply, and then we're gonna head back on trail, go 3 or 4 miles, maybe less, and we'll find a good stealth spot. So that's the plan, and kind of happy to get some good food at the restaurant. Big Meadows Campground and the restaurant. All right, I'll see y'all down trail. Tanner's Ridge Road and Cemetery. Lewis Spring, everybody. Best water source I've seen yet. And there's probably the old spring box from way, way back. I mean way back. Black Rock Viewpoint. Alright, we're dropping anchor. 9 miles, maybe 9.5 miles left of Lewis Mountain Campgrounds. Now we're at Big Meadows. You know, Rich got a room. We'll go eat in the dining room. All kinds of amenities here. Double bed, $150 a night. Bath. Always good towels to stink up. Go figure, right? All kinds of conditioner. Hell yeah, on the trail, baby. Alright. I'll catch y'all back later on. Maybe I'll do a dinner pick. We're at the Hawksbill Lodge. Getting a room. We're going to chill out and do laundry. Resupply. Hit the trail in the morning. Northbound again. Alrighty. Catch y'all later. All right, leaving Big Meadows, hitting the trail. Probably 4 more days on the trail, and we'll be out of here. We're assuming 45-ish miles, so we're heading to the Bird's Nest area, but we're very, very close to Thornton Gap, 211, the last road crossing before you get into the North District. The North District is about another 35, about 30 miles, 35 miles, I think, in the North District of trail left before you get to Front Royal. So anyway, I guess we'll see y'all down trail. We ate a lot last night and drank a lot of beer and shots, but we're good now. All right, see y'all later. Nice view behind me. All right, we're starting. Trying to get warmed up. Coming out of Big Meadows. All that food, hamburgers, 2 sausage biscuits this morning for me. Honey bun, coffee, orange juice, and it seemed like a half a gallon of water. Down in it. Get your calorie deficit filled. Ideally, well, mostly we would like to make it to 211 area so we can be in the North District. But because of the time, I don't know if we're gonna make it. So anyway, let's see what happens today. The woods are beautiful out here, and I'm glad I'm getting it on camera. Mighty fortunate to be out here on this short journey, 100 miles, but that's short for the big guys, but big for me. Anyways, I'll see y'all down trail. All right, coming up on an overlook, Fisher's Gap Overlook. Pretty out here. Y'all need to come out. Peak leaf season's busy, but plenty of room on the trail, that's for sure. All right, I'll see y'all down trail. All right, another pretty section of trail. AT. That's where we're heading. Hawksbill Summit area. Kind of on the shady side over here. And the sun is coming over and hitting the trees just right. God, is this pretty. Thank God for such a beautiful trip. All right, we're heading to Skyland Resort. We're about 4 miles away. I'll see y'all somewhere around the views or at the resort. We're gonna grab some lunch there and then keep on chunking. And we're heading to the last Bird's Nest shelter, I think, which is very close to 211 Thornton Gap. That's what we want. And that's where we're gonna probably drop anchor. All right, later. All right, we're in another pretty section. Behind me is Crescent Rock Overlook Trail. Not sure we're on the AT or the Skyline Drive. But it's really cool here. This is a nice rock outcropping. Skyland Resort, I do know, is about 2 miles ahead. So, see y'all down trail. I'm not sure where we're at, but we're really close to Skyland, about 3/4 of a mile. One of their viewpoints, about a mile or 3/4 from Skyland. There we are. Yeah, we were way over there. Rolling. Alright. Onward to Skyland. Lunchtime. Alright, we've made it to Little Stony Man Cliffs Overlook. Dude, this is incredible. These are those rocks. Alright, almost to the Pinnacles campground or picnic area. 0.5. Well, no, I take that back. It's like 0.8. But this is just listed as a rocky outcropping, views to the south. See y'all down trail. Alright, I think that's Mary's Rock. And that's Thornton Gap 211. We're heading that way. We just left the picnic area. We can't camp. Bears are everywhere. Signs all over the place. So anyway, I'll see y'all down trail and camp. Alright, good morning. Our stay last night was at Bird's Nest number 3. We got up this morning. I had the oatmeal and coffee. Met a nice hiker down there that got dropped off of a shuttle service, and he's doing 25 miles to Compton Gap. Nice fella. Had a good talk. He wants to do the trail in the future. He loves nature. I taught him a few things about some wild edibles, the few that I do know. And we're going to be in Thornton Gap 211, the last road crossing North District, going into the North District in about 3 miles. Maybe a shade less than that because we'll be on trail for a short bit. And our destination for the night will probably be Gravel Springs Hut. And I forget how many miles that was. You remember how it was?
15
Yeah, 15 or 16 miles. We'll see if we can make it. If not, we'll pick a spring up like we've been doing within the 12-mile range and load up with a bunch of water and be ready for a night camp on the side of the trail. And then after that will be the last day. It'll be 12, 13 miles to the 4-H center, and we'll get in our cars and it'll be done. So also today, Elk Wallow Wayside, we're going to try to hit that and get some, maybe another cheeseburger. Don't need any more resupply really. I still got a lot of food in my bag. So anyway, that's kind of going to be the day. Mary's Rock is next. Try to get some views for y'all there. And I'll be seeing y'all down trail. We're at the cliffs before Mary's Rock. Mary's Rock's about 2/10 away. See if I can walk up and get a real quick view. Oh yeah, she's a good one. Got a little fog in the valley still. All right, onward. Mary's Rock we come. All right, everybody. Mary's Rock. And we've made the Thornton Gap 211. You can see the Thornton Gap pretty good, eh? All right, everybody, we made it to 211. Yes, sirree. Nice little milestone. Approaching 80 miles. Been here. AT's that way. Rich is over there. And 8.3 to Elk Wallow Wayside. And when we get there, we'll have a big lunch. Then we'll push to the other spring, to the hut. And that's where we drop anchor. And that'll be our final night. Alrighty, I'll talk with y'all in a bit. We'll see how it all goes. Bye-bye. See you down trail. Alright, so we're on this long stretch of flat walking. We had a decent little climb coming out of 211, moderate. Now we're on this long flat walk. Sign back there said 7 miles to Elk Wallow Wayside. The next spring is 2 miles ahead for a water source. I'm light on water right now. So anyway, I'll see y'all down trail. So a little quick update. We got water back there, and the sign says 5.2 somewhere in there to Elk Wallow Wayside. And yeah, my feet are hurting now. I got multiple blisters, small ones. One on my little toe. But the trail has been pretty graded. A few slight ups and downs. But we're trying to make this wayside before they close. And I thought I'd give you a little update in trail time with this because I'm walking as fast as I can walk with hurting feet. So just letting you know, this trip is real. And it's super fun. I love it out here, don't get me wrong, but it hurts. So we try to make these waysides, and we're not exactly taking our time. We're making big miles. We're averaging 14.5, some days with 17-mile days. And pack's been really heavy at times because we're having to tow a lot of water into camp, because we know we have a long ways to a shelter to try to make a milestone to get big miles. And if we see something along the way, we'll just crash and we'll have our water available. The last night coming into the bird's nest shelter, when we got our last bit of water down there at the Pinnacles campgrounds, I mean, I towed like 4 liters of water, and that was pain. Thought I'd let you know that. But anyways, I'll see y'all at the wayside. Just give you an update. And we're almost done tomorrow. Probably be the day we exit the park, hopefully. It depends on if we get up to the Rock Spring Hut where we're heading to tonight. But we've got to climb Hogback Mountain after we come out of this Elk Wallow Wayside to let you know how real it is. We got 3 miles of climbing after the wayside with a full belly of a cheeseburger and aching feet. I've already got close to 10 miles on me right now as we're talking. So yeah, it's going to be tough. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later. Alright, see you down the trail. Alright everybody, Elk Wallow Wayside, sun's in my face. I finally got it. Blackberry milkshake. And it's so good. Fries and a grilled chicken sandwich. It was worth it. Let me dig in. I'll talk to you on a little bit up trail. Alright. Left Elk Wallow Wayside. Got my blackberry milkshake. A giant sandwich. Grilled chicken. Large order fries. Some nighttime PM Advil. Now, like I said earlier, Hogback Mountain, here we come. We got 3 miles of climbing, a couple miles downhill, give or take. From the wayside, it was 5.7 to camp. It is now 4:30. So we're going to be climbing in the dark, getting into camp. Give us an early day tomorrow to get out of the park. So my belly's so full of food, I don't feel like I'm going to throw up, but it's just like, God. So all we're doing is climbing the mountain. All right, get my breath. So anyway, I'll see y'all with maybe a view, if I can get one, and see you in camp. Upwards and into camp. Hogback View Overlook. So we're night hiking. We got about a mile to get to Gravel Springs Hut. And we thought we were gonna make it before it turned dark, but that's alright. We're right on the edge. And it's gonna be over 18-mile day. And yeah, I'm tired. So I'll see y'all at the hut. All right, everybody, we've left Gravel Springs Hut. Had a hell of a climb just coming out of the hut. 2 tents straight uphill. Met a couple guys doing the same thing we're doing. Thru Park hiking, and they had a big fire. That was really enjoyable. Last night was technically, I think, my first official cowboy camp with an Advil PM. I really slept good. Now granted, it wasn't raining. A couple times I got nervous. I heard a jet in the background. Thought it was a rumble of thunder. And I'm like, go figure. But anyways, we got about 11 and a half, 12 miles today. Call it 12 to get back to the 4-H center. And then once we make it to 4-H center, unpack our crap off our back, jump in the car, and we're going to a Thai restaurant in not Waynesboro, but Front Royal. So we'll see y'all down trail. All right, viewpoint along the last stretch. They call it the cliffs. Pretty freaking awesome. I'll have to say, this might be one of the best ones.
It's a good one.
Kind of reminds me of the Priest. All right, another real nice view. Mount Marshall. Supposed to be a real scary cliff here.
Pretty scary.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave. I'm not picking you up.
It won't be nothing to pick up. Oh yeah. Mount Marshall. Yesterday on the top of that Blue Ridge, we were there coming across to get to Gravel Springs Hut. Coming this way. Almost done, people. Almost done.
Shennandoh Park, done. Done.